There are people who look successful from the outside. They are always busy, always moving, always working on something. Their calendar is full. Their goals never end. The moment one task is finished, another one is already waiting. People admire them. They call them disciplined, driven, strong, ambitious. And sometimes they are. But if you sit quietly beside them long enough, you may notice something deeper. They are not only working hard, they are running. There is a type of person who struggles to rest, not because they hate peace, not because they love suffering, but because when everything becomes quiet, something uncomfortable begins to rise inside them. A tension, a restlessness, an emptiness they do not know how to name. So they stay busy. They answer one more email, start one more project, make one more plan, fix one more thing. Not always to move forward, sometimes just to avoid being alone with themselves. I understand this more than I wish I did. There was a time in my life when I thought constant productivity was proof of strength. I hated wasting time. If I had a free afternoon, I filled it. If I finished one task, I searched for another. If I felt tired, I pushed harder. And the world rewarded me for it. People praised my discipline. They respected my work ethic. They saw momentum. What they did not see was what happened at night. When the room became quiet and there was nothing left to do, I felt something strange. Not sadness exactly, not panic exactly, just a hollow feeling, a discomfort in stillness. So the next morning, I would run again. Many people live this way for years. They think they are motivated, but sometimes motivation is not motivation. Sometimes it is fear wearing expensive clothes, fear of being left behind, fear of becoming irrelevant, fear of not being enough, fear that if they stop producing, nobody will value them anymore. This kind of fear is dangerous because it hides behind socially rewarded behavior. The person looks high functioning, but internally they are exhausted. Their nervous system is always on, always scanning, always preparing, always trying to stay ahead of threats that do not even exist yet. They are not responding to the present moment. They are responding to imagined futures. What if I fail? What if someone better replaces me? What if I disappoint everyone? What if I lose everything? So they run harder. And because the danger is invisible, the race never ends. I once knew someone like this. He worked from morning until night. Even on days when nothing urgent was happening, he found something to stress about. I asked him once, "Why don't you rest?" He smiled and said, "There's still too much to do." Later, after a long silence, he told the truth. "If I slow down, I feel like I'm falling behind." That sentence stayed with me, because many people are not chasing success. They are trying to outrun worthlessness. This is why rest feels guilty to them. They sit down and feel uneasy. They go on vacation and cannot relax. They spend time with family, but their mind stays at work. They lie in bed, but their thoughts keep sprinting. From the outside, it looks like discipline. From the inside, it feels like captivity. Often, this pattern begins early. Some people learned that love came when they performed well, when they were useful, when they were obedient, when they achieved something, when they made others proud. So they unconsciously carry one belief into adulthood: I am valuable when I earn it. And if that belief lives inside you, then resting feels dangerous, because resting feels like disappearing. But here is the truth many people need to hear. You do not need to collapse before you deserve rest. You do not need to prove your worth every single day. You do not need to earn the right to breathe. You are not a machine that must justify its existence through output. You are a human being, and human beings need stillness too. Healing this pattern does not mean becoming lazy. It does not mean giving up ambition. It means changing the fuel source. Instead of fear, peace. Instead of panic, clarity. Instead of proving, creating. You can still work hard, but hard work built on self-respect feels very different from hard work built on terror. One expands you, the other slowly consumes you. Something helped me more than I expected. Whenever my mind started racing into future disasters, I would stop and look around the room. I named 5 things I could see: a chair, a lamp, a window, the floor, my own hands. Then I asked myself one question: what danger is actually here right now? Most of the time, none. Only thoughts. Only old alarms ringing in a safe room. That simple pause changed more than any motivational speech ever did. If you see yourself in these words, please understand this. There is nothing wrong with you. The part of you that learned to run was trying to protect you. It helped you survive a season of life. But survival strategies are not always meant to become permanent identities. You may not need to live that way anymore. Sometimes courage is not pushing harder. Sometimes courage is sitting still long enough to feel what you have been avoiding. Sometimes courage is closing the laptop. Sometimes courage is resting without guilt. Sometimes courage is letting yourself be ordinary for one evening and realizing the world does not end. And sometimes the bravest sentence a person can say is this: I do not need to exhaust myself to be safe anymore. Because maybe, right now, in this moment, you already are.